Ladies and gentlemen, there is a case of the coronavirus, and this particular person that have the virus never traveled to China or any country that is having an outbreak. They've been right here in America, and now they have the coronavirus. And this came out February 27th, 2020 on CNN Health. New coronavirus case could be first instance of community spread in US, CDC says. I'm going to go ahead and I think this is Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and we'll listen to what he has to say.
What does it mean that there is a possible case of community spread? Why is that concerning? And I understand you also have concerns about the process with which this patient went through over the last 7 days.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, when we're talking about where, what is happening with coronavirus in this country, the idea that it will start to spread from within communities has been the concern all along. If you talk to public health officials at the CDC, they have said, look, it's not a question of if, but when. And as the question now is this the point now? Has this started to happen with this patient? As you mentioned, no relevant travel to one of these areas, and no known contact with someone who's infected. Another concern, John, is that in many ways, the patient, for many days had symptoms, may have been actually exposing other people to this virus and did not get tested, in part because was told that did not meet the criteria for testing. And keep in mind, give you a little context here, in South Korea, we've been talking a lot about South Korea, they've been doing thousands of tests a day on people in South Korea. Here in the United States, they've done maybe up to 1,000 total over the last several weeks. So this has been a concern. Are we being too strict with who's getting tested here? And as a result, are we missing people? Keep in mind, you've heard the numbers. The vast majority of people of the 60 who are diagnosed with this infection in this country were people who were repatriated from this boat, the cruise line. 14 people were travel or known to be in contact with travel. This is the one patient, but this is at odds with what we're seeing in many other countries around the world now. So have we not been testing enough in this country, and as a result, have we missed what could be many more people who've been diagnosed who are carrying this infection?
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see how serious this whole thing is. So this is a resident in Solano County, California, who has the novel coronavirus. Might be the first example of the country of community spread, the situation in which the patient did not have relevant travel history. So this is a person that never traveled anywhere outside of the US, but they got the coronavirus because they had to be exposed to somebody that probably traveled abroad, or they got it from someone else. We don't know how they got it, but you can't say these are all people that went to a foreign country and caught it and they're the only ones with it. This is a case that proves that is not indeed the fact. So the person's exposure is unknown, the CDC said in a news release. It's possible this could be an instance of community spread of COVID-19, which would be the first time this has happened in the United States, the agency said, using the name the World Health Organization gave the coronavirus. Community spread means the virus begins moving through a community and the source of the infection is unknown, the agency said. So we don't know the age or the sex of this person that have the virus that did not travel abroad. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we can't listen to people like Trump. We just can't when it comes down to this. We got to be on the side of caution and make sure, and there's no guarantee who's going to get it and who won't, but we still should take the necessary precautions to keep ourselves safe. It is also possible, however, the patient may have been exposed to a return traveler who was infected, the CDC added. That's true. You know, we don't know when these people return back, if they're going around relatives and friends. When they get released from quarantine, they're just out and about. But remember, they're still contagious. Even if they're not feeling the symptoms anymore, they're contagious. And that's where this whole thing becomes very dangerous to the general public. The agency revealed the case was detected through California's public health system and that the patient is undergoing treatment in Sacramento. The U.S. has 60 confirmed coronavirus cases. Yeah, but how do you know it's only 60? That's the thing. There is no guarantee that they're giving us correct numbers, and I don't believe they are. I believe these cases are probably in the thousands. That's just my opinion. I believe it's in the thousands, not 60 cases. You know, America is notorious for downplaying the numbers. Health officials said a number that is expected to grow. So all of the agencies, the World Health Organization, the CDC, and many of these folks that are quote unquote health experts are saying we got to brace ourselves for this. Trump is the only one saying it's going to be at zero in about a week. We can't listen to him. Trump is not a medical professional. And he really should have let those doctors talk. What's the purpose in having the doctors on stage to talk about the coronavirus and you just hogging up the mic? Seriously, how is that helping anybody? So, ladies and gentlemen, this definitely is not good, especially for many people that did not travel anywhere. You know, any of the locations where they have a big outbreak of the coronavirus. And I did also read that they're claiming there's more cases of it outside of China than in China, but I don't expect China to tell the truth. But ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think about this person that did not travel that much, did not leave the country, and they have the coronavirus. I think we're going to see a lot of this heading into the spring and summer. If your state don't have it, chances are they'll be getting it really soon. You know, over here on the East Coast, Massachusetts have coronavirus cases there. But here in my state, they have not announced any, but I am anticipating that's going to change real soon in the near future. In fact, I believe it's going to be all up and down the East Coast in no time, as well as around the whole country. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. Oh, and there is one thing. Donald Trump is putting Mike Pence in charge of the coronavirus. I guess after he got dragged real bad, he's now handing this whole thing off to Mike Pence, who is another person that's not an expert. You know, let the medical professionals do the talking, Trump. You just take a humble step back. I know that's difficult for someone like you, but give it a try. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.